Yes, today we are going to see integration. Integration means combination, merge, joint to become one. Integration means the merger or integration of two or more businesses under one management and control. For example, two businesses producing similar product or different product can combine together to form one business. Integration, we have two types of integration. We have horizontal integration and vertical integration. So we have understood what we mean when we say integration. Integration means a combination of two or more businesses under one management and control. Horizontal integration occurs when two or more firms at the same stage of production and producing the same product combine together under one management and control. That is, they should be at the same stage of production and they should produce similar products. When they combine together to form one business, this is known as horizontal integration. For example, two supermarkets, Winners Supermarket can combine with Dream Price Supermarket. This will be an example of horizontal integration. Since these two supermarkets are in the same stage of production and they are dealing with the same types of goods. Another example of horizontal integration, two filling stations, for example, self-filling station and total filling station can combine together to form one business. This will be an example of horizontal integration. As far as school is concerned, two schools can combine together to form one big school. For example, Sangili State Secondary School can combine with Saituba State Secondary School. This will be an example of horizontal integration because they are dealing with the same service. Yes, let us see what we mean when we say vertical integration. Vertical integration occurs when two or more firms at different stages of production but in the same economic activities, in the same productive activities, combine together under one management and control. In order to understand properly the concept of vertical integration, let us take an example. A firm manufacturing shoes can take over a shop selling shoes. This will be an example of vertical integration because they are in the same productive process. A chain of filling station can take over an oil field. This will be an example of vertical integration. So there should be at different stages of production but in the same productive activity. So this is called vertical integration. Vertical integration is divided into two parts. We have forward vertical integration and backward vertical integration. Forward vertical integration occurs when a firm at the secondary stage of production takes over a firm at the tertiary stage of production. For example, an oil field takes over a chain of filling station. This will be an example of forward vertical integration. Backward vertical integration occurs when a firm at the secondary stage of production takes over a firm at the primary stage of production. This will be an example of backward vertical integration. We are going towards the sources of raw materials. For example, a firm manufacturing furniture can take over a chain of rest. This will be an example of vertical integration. Today we are going to see why firms integrate horizontally. There are many reasons why firms integrate horizontally. First one, to achieve economies of scale. Second, to become a monopoly. Third, advertising cost is reduced. And fourth, to carry out research work. When two or more firms integrate horizontally, they can produce on a large scale basis, and therefore they will benefit from economies of scale, such as managerial economies, technical economies, marketing economies, financial economies, and risk-bearing economies. Economies of scale will lead to low average cost of production, and the firm will benefit in terms of higher profit. So this is one reason why firms integrate horizontally in order to achieve economies of scale. Some firms integrate horizontally in order to become a monopoly. Monopoly means the supply of one seller or firms. A monopoly can charge higher prices because it will eliminate competition. The firm can charge higher prices in order to obtain abnormal profit. So one of the reasons why firms integrate horizontally in order to become a monopoly. Some firms integrate horizontally in order to carry out research work. Research work is very expensive. One firm alone cannot carry out research work. When research work is carried out, new product is discovered, new method of production is discovered, and therefore average cost will fall and consumers will get better quality products. So in this case, firms can give a wide choice to consumers, and therefore they can charge a low price and increase sales and profit. Finally, when firms integrate horizontally, there will be no need to do persuasive advertising. They can only do informative advertising in order to inform consumers about the arrival of new products on the market, and therefore advertising costs will be reduced and the firm will benefit in terms of low average costs and higher profit. So these are the reasons why firms integrate horizontally. First one, to achieve economies of scale. Second, to become a monopoly. Third, to carry out research work. And finally, to reduce or eliminate advertising costs. So here we are, so far concerning horizontal integration, why firms integrate horizontally. We have seen horizontal integration, vertical integration, backward vertical integration, forward vertical integration, and why firms integrate horizontally. In our next video, we will come to see why firms integrate vertically. Thank you very much for your attention.